Good morning, family. Welcome to Executing My Ex's Ministries Freedom Fridays with your host, which is myself, Ashley D. Listen, I'm so grateful that you decided to tune in with me on this beautiful Friday, for I just got a few brief words of encouragement to share with you as you continue on with your day. So as you know, we're in the month of March. We are in the last month of the first quarter of 2024. And this month we are talking about fasting and praying. Now, immediately you might say, well, Ashley, I've already fasted and prayed at the beginning of the year, but I believe that we should not limit fasting and praying just to the beginning of the year or the end of the year. You know, it should happen throughout the entire year. Why? Because we experience trials and tribulations, and some things just come by fasting and praying. And so today, as I was meditating on what to share with you, I immediately thought about the freedom that you receive when you choose to fast and pray. And now immediately you might say, Ashley, that ain't no freedom, because it requires some discipline. It requires you to make a choice to remove some things out of your life, things that you love to do daily, food, of course, food, some things like watching your shows, or some things that you're like attached to daily in order to turn your plate down and seek his face. But when you really think about it, when you actually get the strength and you actually make the decision to remove those things and turn your plate down and say, you know what, I'm not going to do this for the next couple of weeks or the next couple of days, it gives you the freedom to actually sit in his presence, where you're not distracted by those things. You're not distracted by those habits, but you actually have the freedom and the space to sit in his presence, to open your word, to study your word, meditate on it, pray to him without any distractions or anything holding you up. And then when he begins to speak to you, he begins to reveal his promises. He begins to reveal those things that he wants you to know in this season. And it also gives you the freedom and the space to break free from those things that you are actually in bondage with. So today, I want you to know that when you choose to fast and pray, don't look at it as a discipline, but look at it as a opening for you to be free from those things that currently have you in bondage. It gives you the free time to sit in his presence, to study his word, to seek his face, to be able to listen and hear from him clearly without any distractions, which would actually give you the strength and the encouragement to break free from those things that currently has you bound. So today, I want to challenge you and encourage you to choose to fast and pray. Choose to seek his face. I promise you, it's not you being in bondage. I know you got to walk away from some of the things that you like to do. You got some daily habits that you just used to doing every day. But I promise you, when you be intentional with fasting and praying, the results you receive on the opposite end is far greater than what you are currently in that moment. So today, again, I encourage you to choose to fast and pray, because there is so much freedom in fasting and praying. Some things only come to pass by fasting and praying. So choose today to fast and pray, so you can experience the true freedom of being in his presence, hearing what he has to say, so you can break free from those things that have you in bondage. I hope something was said to encourage you on this beautiful Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in to Executing My Ex's Ministries Freedom Fridays with your host, which is myself, Ashley D. I love you with the love of Christ, and I see you on next week. God bless you and enjoy your weekend.